fuck you broke? Put on clothes. You can't come into my restaurant not wearing clothes. This isn't okay. No shirt, no shoes, no service. No pants either! Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and today we are playing some more of our Elemental Legacy Challenge with our founder Blaze Vega. In our last episode, Blaze finished everything that they needed to do for their generation, so the fire generation is officially completed. However, our water gen heir Oahu is a child, so we're not quite ready to switch over to the water gen yet. So we're just gonna kind of keep playing things through with Blaze and see what happens with them in their restaurant, see what happens with Oahu and his childhood, and then we will go on from there. I will link the challenge rules down below if you are curious to see what those are. And just as a reminder, this is an edited down version of one of my Twitch VODs. My Twitch channel will also be linked down below if you're curious. And so things might feel a little bit different and have a little bit of a different vibe. So let's switch over into our game and see what all is going on for Blaze and Oahu. All right, Blaze, let's see. We do need to have Blaze go work at the restaurant because they don't have any money, and Oahu needs to play some chess. There is no chess table here. It would be nice for him to have a chess table so that he can play that. I don't know who's going to play chess with him because Blaze and Oahu really don't have a very good relationship with each other. Like, look at their relationship. It's so low and so pathetic. However, he does need to have an adult sim read to him. Who are you? Stefan Beta, why did you just walk into my apartment? Did you get lost? Get confused as to what one was yours? Because, like, it's not this one. All right, why don't we wake him up? Maybe we'll have Blaze. So he has to have some books read to him. We'll have Blaze, like, read him a book before they go to the restaurant. Maybe they're feeling a little bit bad. Oh no, we have to pay bills and we don't have enough money. We don't have enough money to pay rent. Okay, Blaze definitely has to go to the restaurant today and work. How much? Okay, how much are bills? 516 simoleons. So Blaze is gonna need to get that from the restaurant because right now they do not have the money. So they'll read to Oahu and then get something to eat and then go work at the restaurant. Sure. I think actually Oahu needs the fitness skill anyway. We're gonna take Blaze to work. We're gonna have this restaurant day, see how things go. It's a nice day, it's not raining, so hopefully that means we won't have like the people continually falling in mud. Maybe Bella will do her job today. Akira is calling Blaze. So Akira has been calling Blaze a lot lately, and I don't know if he is like wanting to get together with Blaze again, or if he's heard about Oahu and is trying to find out more information. But now he's called and said, saw something today that reminded me of you. Has anything reminded you of me lately? And I mean, yes, because Oahu, but it makes me wonder what Akira is up to. Why isn't anybody sitting at the table? Is Bella actually waiting on tables? Good job, Bella. It takes Bella a little while to get going, but she got there in the end. Why are you guys not like sitting at your table eating? Why are you sitting out here? Are you trying to like entice people to come in? Like, what are you doing? You think your site is down, you can't seem to connect to it. Ooh, okay, we have another restaurant critic that's arrived. This is a new one this time. This one is Makoto Masuda. So we need to pay attention to him and make sure that he gets special treatment. Maybe he's talking to the previous restaurant critic and she was like, you need to go check out this restaurant. We need to get like some more information on it. And so he's here. He's kind of cute too. Okay, I want to welcome him so that he feels special. And I think Blaze will also probably like priority seat him. It's like, welcome into the restaurant. I'm really glad to have you here. We're a little bit busy at the moment, but as soon as we get a chance, there will be a table open for you and we will get you seated right away. We've got the critic is seated. And maybe Blaze will come and take his order personally. since Bella is gonna clean up. And Blaze wants to make sure he's getting lots of special attention. Be like, welcome. I really want to take your order myself. Is there anything that looks good? Let me recommend what the chef has on special. She does a really great job. So Blaze has taken his order. All right, the critic has gotten his food. He's got a normal walleye surprise and an excellent cream cola. So we better come over and check on him and just see how the food is. The last critic gave a 5-star review. Oh my gosh, Akira's here. Akira is here. Akira has now come to Blaze's restaurant while the critic is here. And I don't know, this might have Blaze be a little bit flustered. They're gonna come and talk to the critic and try to like cover up, but they're feeling really angry. They're hot-headed, so that can make them feel really angry, but I wonder if part of it is because Akira is here. Oh, Akira has gotten married to Nina Caliente. Nina Caliente is now Nina Kibo, and she had a child. So Akira has a stepchild, and he doesn't know that he has an actual biological child. And this is how Blaze is finding out, because he came to their restaurant with his new wife. Maybe that's why Akira has been calling so much. Oh my gosh. The drama. All right, Blaze does want to rile up a sim. I think they're not going to let this be. They're going to go up to Akira. They don't care that the critic's here. The critics got 5 stars. They're good with that. But they're like, what do you think you're doing? You came into my restaurant and you brought your new wife and stepchild. How could you come in here? What are you doing? And I've got a critic here I'm trying to impress. Are you trying to sabotage things with me? And Akira's kind of like, well, it's a restaurant. It's a public place. I can kind of go where I want. And Blaze is like not happy that he's shown up. Which honestly, kind of ballsy for Akira to show up with his new wife at his ex-partner's restaurant. And oh my goodness. But even with Akira showing up, Blaze did get another 5-star review from this critic. And he said, genius is not a term I throw around lightly. The chef is a genius. Supported by an excellent staff, this restaurant presented me with dishes I'd never imagined and flavors I wish I had. I'll be making my next reservation as soon as I get home. Dine here to take your taste buds to the next level. So, a 5-star review. It is getting really late, so we're gonna close the restaurant. Blaze isn't really gonna care that Akira's here, hasn't gotten his food. I think they're gonna be like, nope, we're just done. We're closing the restaurant and you can go. I don't care if you haven't eaten, it's time for you to go. And so the restaurant has closed. Everyone is gonna leave. We do need to transfer some business funds into the household funds because rent is due and we need to pay rent. So I think what we'll do, there's currently 6,000 simoleons in the restaurant funds. We're gonna transfer like 20% of that roughly. So we'll do 1,200, which will cover rent. And I think that also will give us enough so that Oahu can get his chess table and work on his chess table. Did somebody prank the toilet again? Okay, fix the toilet and then you need to go home and get some sleep. And poor Oahu's been like all on his own. Poor kid. All right, Blaze will go to bed. How's little Oahu? He needs to eat. Let's have him get some food. He's just sitting here all by himself watching TV, waiting for his parent to come home. Oh no, they're mad because they had to pay the bills. How dare the government demand you pay bills? That's your hard-earned money. Blaze is very angry. We need to be careful. We don't need Blaze to die of anger, although it would be kind of fitting and appropriate. But Oahu isn't able to be on his own yet, so we kind of need Blaze to not die. He can do his homework. I think he would. He's pretty studious. He's active and he likes sports and things, but he's also like gets his homework done and does well in school because he knows that that's really important to him. Oh, Mitchell Kalani died. I think didn't Blaze know Mitchell Kalani? Yeah, I think Mitchell was in Blaze's like work group. Yeah, he died. So according to neighborhood stories, Akira is not, and Dina are not, Nina, I think it was Nina. They're not expecting a child, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Especially because we know that Akira was family oriented and wanted children. So I feel like he's gonna be really upset to find out that Blaze had a child and then never told him about this child. All right, we've got to get him off to school. He's reached mental level 4, but he still needs all of these things, which means he needs a person to actually interact with him. So we might have to force Blaze a little bit to do those things. Weird science. In lab, Oahu's science experiment exploded and made a big mess, along with frightening another student. We think he did it on purpose. So I think Blaze would probably dismiss this, and I think we'll say no real harm done. Okay, because I think that's what Blaze would do. Okay, when Oahu gets to class, he realizes his timeline is due, the one he was supposed to start weeks ago. He eyes the stack of papers piling up on his teacher's desk. All he needs are a few minutes alone with one. Does he try to copy a classmate's or confess the truth? So we know that Blaze would copy a classmate's, but because Oahu is like completely opposite of Blaze, I think he would confess the truth. Oahu's teacher commends him for his honesty and gives him a one-time extension. He has a lot to get done in a short time, but at least he got a second chance. Yeah, he would definitely do more of the right thing. All right, our restaurant is open, so I'll have to pay attention, and when Oahu gets home from school, we'll bring him over to the restaurant. Wait, why are you not wearing clothes? What are you doing? Akya broke. Put on clothes. You can't come into my restaurant not wearing clothes. This isn't okay. No shirt, no shoes, no service. No pants either. Oh my gosh. Why are people coming to my restaurant naked? And we have like an alien child that's shown up. This is gonna be an interesting restaurant day, apparently. Naked people. Oh, you guys are like making out over here. Dustin, you brought your wife. She took off her clothes. I don't want to know what you guys are doing. Take it home. Don't do it in my restaurant. Meredith Roswell is here with Brittany Cho. I feel like she was here with Judith Ward as well. I don't know how Meredith Roswell has gotten in with all of the celebrities, but she has been here with multiple celebrities now. So I don't know what she's doing, but she's clearly like got some ins with some famous people. I do love how Blaze though can like turn on the charm and be nice to people when there's money involved and improving their restaurant. All right, Oahu is done with school, so let's bring Oahu here and he can come to the restaurant. He is kind of hungry. He's gonna have to be hungry, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, kid. Maybe he can, and he's tired. What if he has like a little nap here on the bench? How sad is this? Blaze's kid shows up and is gonna like have a nap on the bench outside their restaurant. I mean, at least Blaze is like, you need to come to the restaurant after school. You can't be home alone. Oahu's not super happy about it, but at least Blaze has kind of taken that step to like make sure that he's being taken care of. Okay, did you welcome? All right, we welcomed this table. Let's welcome the Brokes, even though they were naked. All right, so Oahu is gonna come and request a table at his parents' restaurant because he's hungry. This poor kid has to like sit and wait for a table at his parents' restaurant all by himself. Poor kid. Oh, he's just gonna come sit on the floor and be like, hey, how's it going? I'm hungry. I want something to eat. Oh no, Blaze is sad and having difficult feelings because Oahu has shown up and they don't really have like a very parental feeling towards Oahu. So they're feeling all sad about that. Okay, Julia's gonna come and seat him. Julia's like, hey buddy, I know you're kind of hungry, but I've got your table ready for you if you're ready to come and you can get some dinner. Blaze is too busy working the restaurant scene and this is so sad. He's sitting here at the table all by himself. He's got to like wait for one, order food all by himself. Bella, you better come take care of this kid. Oh, he's like coloring a picture. Oh. All right, let's have him order something to eat. Let's have him, he's gonna get a hamburger. That seems like an adequate thing for a child to order. So he'll order a hamburger. I think it's really cute how he like colored his little placemat while he was waiting. Honey, you need to eat your hamburger. He's like talking to everybody and not even eating his hamburger. This poor kid. I really want to finish Oahu's aspiration, but I think it's going to be kind of challenging given like his home and the way things are. All right, let's get these guys home. Blaze needs to eat, and Oahu is gonna need to go to bed because he's like super tired. I think he did manage to get his homework done though. Oh my gosh, Oahu didn't pay his bill. I mean, it's his parents' restaurant. It should be fine, right? That's hilarious. The kid left and didn't pay his bill. Whoops. Why would I go to your birthday party? You are my mortal enemy. No, Jesminder, I'm not going to your birthday party. I'm a little worried about Ava, and she's gonna die. I'm afraid Ava's not gonna make it. Oh, the little placemat's still here. Okay, can we put that in Blaze's inventory? We'll put that in Blaze's inventory. Maybe Blaze has a little bit of a sentimental feeling towards Oahu if they saved his placemat. And they're angry about something again. Just angry because they're hot-headed, like they usually are. Akira has just called up Blaze. Blaze's ex, who is now married to Nina Caliente, and has said, we are having a holiday party. I don't know what holiday, because it's not a holiday. No idea. And we would love for you to come. Now, Blaze is in the middle of like running their restaurant, so I don't think they're going to go, but I'm trying to figure out what Akira's doing here. Is Akira trying to make amends and maybe try to live in a cohesive way with Blaze? But Blaze is like not happy that he showed up at their restaurant with his new partner. So I'm trying to figure out what Akira's up to here. Something isn't adding up. Why are you on the floor? Why are you guys eating here on the couch? Bella, why aren't you doing your job? Why aren't you in school? I have a lot of questions for all of you. Running a restaurant is like chaotic. Nobody does what they're supposed to do. People get up and wander all over. Like, whose food is this? There's just like a steak and some cappuccino chilling here. I don't know whose it is. Meanwhile, we have Meredith over here eating her hot dog on the sofa. Is Brittany Cho looking at the menu over here on the table? What are you guys even doing? I kind of want to close early today, I think, so that we can work on some of Oahu's things with his skills. Like, he needs to read with an adult, and he does need to play chess. So I'm kind of thinking maybe Blaze actually gives him a little bit of attention, and we can close, and they can go home and interact with each other. Or actually, we don't need to close, do we? We can just leave the restaurant open and take Blaze and Oahu home. Blaze is gonna let the restaurant stay open, and then they're gonna bring Oahu home so that he can get his homework done. They can maybe spend a little bit of time together. Maybe Blaze is starting to realize that they need to make more of an effort, so they're gonna try and spend a little bit more time with him. All right, okay, they've moved over. Blaze is now sitting on the couch with Oahu, reading him a story. This is one of those rare moments where Blaze is actually parenting. And Oahu's actually doing okay with it right now. He's feeling happy from waking up near a nightlight. It has nothing to do with his parent, but he's feeling happy, having a story read to him. And it is starting to get late, so we will send him off to bed. Oh, Blaze is back to feeling sad again from the unwanted child. There's just a whole lot of feelings that exist between Blaze and Oahu, and it definitely has created a really complicated relationship and scenario between them. Oahu is up from noise. Oh, he can go knock. Why can't Blaze knock on the door? Oh, Blaze can knock on the door now. All right, let's send Blaze to pound on the door. They're not going to be very happy. They're feeling angry about the noisy neighbors. Oahu is feeling angry about the noisy neighbors. So Blaze is over here pounding on the door, being like, hey, you're being loud. You need to stop. We're trying to sleep over here. Are they even going to answer the door? All right, you're gonna yell at this kid. Complain angrily about the noise. Listen, your mom has been disrespectful to me for a really long time, and this noise is unacceptable. I will have to call the police if you can't stop. And what a rude teenager. So hey, I live here too. I'm sorry your life is boring. Maybe you should go to the lounge and have some fun of your own. Oh, Blaze is like not happy. Well, Blaze is actually happy because Blaze got to be mean. So there's that. Oh, it's Harvest Fest with a creeper alien gnome watching Oahu sleep. Okay, so it's Harvest Fest. So Oahu doesn't have school, and Blaze we'll keep the restaurant closed. Now Blaze has a festering grudge towards Oahu. You go from unwanted child to festering grudge. Blaze has a deep-seated grudge against Oahu. I think unfortunately it's probably just because he exists. And it's hard to forget or forgive the past, which may make being around Oahu very unpleasant for Blaze. But you know what? It's not his fault that he exists. That's your fault. You brought him into this world and used his father, and now you're resentful of him. Certainly there's some tension that's happening. I really want Akira to show back up at the restaurant so that we can have, that's like maybe how Oahu meets Akira. But we do need to somehow have Akira and Oahu meet because he needs to know about his father and Akira needs to know about him. And I think that's in my head where I'm kind of thinking the story is going to go. It becomes important that, and I think Akira will be instrumental in getting Oahu out and moved out away from Blaze. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!